Hi, everyone. Today we're going to talk about your 2020 Hero's Journey project. Now, some of you will be seeing me in class and some of you will not. But either way, I want to make sure that you are 100% clear about what you need to do for the Hero's Journey project. So as you can see, I've accessed the HyperDoc for week 8 and I've gone down to Monday and I've gone to the Hero's Journey project. Now, the first thing you need to do is open up the project instructions. So if you click this, it will ask you to make a copy and it'll open something that looks like this. Now, this worksheet tells you everything you need to do to have a successful hero's journey. So the first thing you're going to do is create or identify your own hero. So this means that you are choosing your hero for your story. So you can make up a character that you would like, or you can choose an actual person that you know, like your mom or your dad, or a cousin, or a firefighter you know, or a first responder that you know. It doesn't matter to us. The only caveat is you cannot choose any publicized hero, like a superhero, or a TV character, or a celebrity of any kind. Basically, if they're already famous, don't use them. That's a good rule of thumb to live by. So you're going to decide who your hero is going to be. For example, let's pretend that I'm making up a character named Bob, who's going to go on a wild adventure to find his dog Rex. Then I need to map out my hero's journey story on my hero's journey clock or the script. So if you go back to the HyperDoc, the hero's journey script is here. You can access it and make a copy. And then you'll have your own version. You're going to name your hero and write out their name. Then you're going to come up with an original title for your story. So I might put Bob's Adventure in Space, or Camilla's favorite ice cream, whatever you want to make it. Then you're going to go ahead and fill in the hero's journey clock. I know it's not a physical clock, but it has all the elements of the clock. So the first thing you're going to look at is the status quo. And you're going to think about, what is my hero's everyday life like? And you'll describe it to me here. Be as detailed as possible, because remember, this is going to be the script you'll use to make your video later on. So once you've filled in all of the boxes with descriptions of what that time on the clock means to your character. For example, who are Bob's helpers going to be? Maybe I'll say that his helpers are going to be his best friend Trey and his other friend Janae. And then I'll describe how they're going to help Bob and what they're going to contribute to our story. So once you've completed all of the boxes in the hero's journey script, you're going to go back to the directions. Now you can see that the third direction is to utilize WeVideo, Adobe Spark, or Google Slides with Screencastify to create a virtual storyboard for your script. So what you need to do is basically you're describing to us the events of the story. I want you to pretend that you are reading this story to your younger sibling or a younger cousin or some younger child. You want to tell the story as if you are reading them a book that's really intense and interesting. Now, if you need help with Adobe Spark, I've posted a video on how to use Adobe Spark to create your hero's journey video. This is a great resource. It's probably the easiest of the three to help you build your hero's journey project, because there's already a hero's journey template inside of Adobe Spark ready and waiting for you. It also helps you with pictures and vocalizations, because again, down here you'll see that your voice must be part of narrating your hero's journey. Okay, so you do need images for each slide and or each part of the hero's journey. If you would like to use WeVideo or do a Google Slides with Screencastify, that's fine. Just make sure that each slide or each part of the video has a picture and narration of your voice for each part of the hero's journey. So basically, you're looking at your script, you're creating a slide with a picture and reading the script to me so that it flows like a video. Okay, so your video should be reading your story to me and showing me images of what's happening in your story. If you would like to hand draw your own images and put them in a Google Slides or a WeVideo or an Adobe Spark, you are welcome to do that. I encourage you to use your art skills. If you are like me and you don't have many art skills, then you want to make sure, as we did in class a couple of weeks ago, that you use Google Images that do not have a watermark or do not or are marked as free for public use. That's really important so you don't get sued for using someone else's work. So please make sure that you check that. As you can see, the script is worth 25 points and your final video that's due on Friday is worth 60 points. Your script will be due Wednesday. Now remember, this is an on your own assignment. I will not be checking up on you with the exception of reading your script on Wednesday and watching your final video on Friday. So please make sure you're keeping track of the due dates and you are working at your own pace. Okay. If you need help or you need help brainstorming what you should do for your video, there are some brainstorming videos here. There's also slides that review what the parts of the hero's journey are that we looked at 2 weeks ago. So if you need help, there's help there for you. This is a self-paced assignment, and please keep in mind the due dates down at the bottom. If you have questions, I will be hosting tutorial on Tuesday, and it will be all about this assignment and the writing assignment later on in the week. That would be a great time for you to pop in, ask your question, or even just hear an overview so you can get the information again if you need to, and get what you need from me. Otherwise, feel free to email me. I will respond to you as soon as possible. Remember that if you email me after 4 p.m., you will not get a response until the next morning. So just be aware of that. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing your videos.